Hey guys, today I wanted to discuss the difference of two online therapy providers, the first being Talkiatry, which is a psychiatry service, and then the second being Talkspace, which is an online therapy provider. Both platforms provide similar services, but today I just kind of wanted to go over the similarities and the differences to help you guys find the best match for your needs. To start off, the demographic reach for Talkiatry is anywhere for kids 5 years or older, and then with Talkspace, you have to be at least 13 years or older. Although you do have to be 18 years or older for psychiatric care, I do think that this is a big difference. Talkiatry does offer a wider range, for kids to be able to get online psychiatric support. So that's something to keep in mind. Both Talkiatry and Talkspace offer psychiatric services and medication management in the United States, and they both work with patients to help treat similar mental health disorders, a wide range including OCD, insomnia, depression, anxiety, trauma. They pretty much, provide all of these services to help this. Talkspace does stand out with the different therapy styles they provide. I know that they do couples therapy and family therapy, and even though I'm not utilizing these services currently, I do think that a lot of other online therapy platforms do not provide these services, so that's something that's really cool about Talkspace. Talkspace also provides CBT therapy, DBT therapy, trauma-focused therapy, and mindfulness therapy, along with, a couple of others. So I really think that with all these different therapy styles and, a trained professional helping you, that they really do provide a lot of ways for you to really get the help that you need through your mental health journey. Talkiatry offers a more traditional-based therapy where, the appointments go from 30 to 60 minutes with a licensed psychiatrist or a psychiatric nurse practitioner. They only connect their users to psychiatrists or practitioners, so you won't be able to just get, talk therapy alone. And, they do mostly focus on medication management, and they do provide therapy for their existing patients who are, looking for psychiatric care and management. Although Talkiatry doesn't offer all the different therapy styles that Talkspace does provide, I do believe that they have, an individualized therapy plan for all of their users that do use Talkiatry. When you first go to Talkiatry's website, you're prompted with a free assessment that pretty much just helps them see, your medical background and any goals that you may have. The initial evaluation is about 60 minutes long, and then the follow-ups are about 30 minutes long, but then you're pretty much paired with a psychiatrist, and Talkiatry will match you with different providers. But, at the end of the day, you're able to pick who you're gonna go with initially. They can provide all these different options, but you choose what's best for you based on your schedule, your needs, and all that jazz. After matching with a psychiatrist, communication can begin. There are appointments available in the mornings, in the evenings, but once you're officially signed up, you can probably schedule, I would say you could schedule your appointment within 5 days or less. For Talkspace, the initial onboarding process is you go to their website and you're prompted to make a personal account. Then you're put in a private chat room with a mental health professional who's just gonna ask you some questions to help get a better understanding of your mental health history, your therapy experience, and whatever goals that you may have with Talkspace. By giving the Talkspace representative this information, they're better able to pair you and give you the proper service that best fits you. So once they get all this information, they give you a couple different therapist options, and it's up to you who you choose, so this process can be as long or as short as you want, and there's no limit on the amount of different therapists that they can provide you as options. So you really have a wide range of a selection to make for your therapist and your service. Overall, both enrollment processes, were pretty similar in what you had to do, sign up process, all that jazz. But Talkspace did stand out to me as their sign up and enrollment process was different from Talkiatry and what I've seen a lot of other online mental health providers, give. By speaking with a person up front and not taking a digital survey like what is usually given with Talkiatry, I really like the Talkspace. I was able to speak to a professional that was really able to understand me and get a really good sense of who I was. But I really felt like, Talkspace really puts their users first with this service. And I really like the humanized version of it. I prefer that compared to the digital survey. I just really felt like it was more, face to face, and they really got a better sense of who I was. So that stood out to me a lot. Talkspace is available either through web browser or a phone app, and they do, provide sessions they have a live text session, they have video call sessions, phone call sessions, and all of these are available with a licensed professional therapist. You can access Talkiatry through your web browser or download the phone app. I will say that by June 2023, they actually don't have their own app. They will be using a third-party app called Helo or Hello. It's spelled HEALOW for appointments. I'm not sure exactly how you say it, but yeah, this may change in the future, but for now you can access that app through your app store. Once you sign up with Talkiatry, the company will send you an email to download the app, and through Helo or Hello, once again, not sure how exactly to say that, you will be able to, schedule your appointments, access your live video sessions, message your provider, and also you'll be able to see your health records. The current cost of Talkspace, ranges depending on your subscription plan. Here are the subscription choices offered from Talkspace. Messaging therapy is $276 per month, $744 per quarter, or $1,320 biannually. Video plus messaging therapy is $396 per month, $1,068 per quarter, or $1,896 biannually. Video plus messaging plus workshops is $436 per month, $1,176 quarterly, or $2,088 biannually. Couples therapy includes live sessions and unlimited messaging with your provider starting at $396 a month. Additional live sessions can be purchased for $65 per session should you use all sessions prior to your next billing renewal date. Teenagers ages 13 to 17 have access to all 3 therapy plans with parent or guardian consent. Talkspace Psychiatry is $249 for the initial evaluation and then $125 for follow-up sessions. Talkspace does take insurance and does partner with, a couple different mental health plans in the United States. Also, you can pay biannually, quarterly, monthly, and you can cancel at any time. For Talkiatry, you can only sign up if you have an in-network insurance plan, so they do prompt you before setting up your first call to just make sure that your insurance covers Talkiatry services, and they do take a wide range of insurance providers, but this is something to note that if you don't have an in-network insurance plan, that you cannot sign up for Talkiatry services. The cost does depend on where you live and the form of coverage that you have with your insurance. Another thing to note is that Talkiatry only provides services as of now to 43 states, but they are looking to expand. Their goal as a company is to be able to cover all 50 states at some point. Overall, both Talkspace and Talkiatry offer a highly individualized plan for each individual, and you meet with the same doctor every single time once you have that perfect match. And there's another big emphasis on, a zero judgment zone. There's never judgment that is given from their psychiatrist ever, and I really think that that's a really good thing that they focus on. The biggest takeaway is that Talkiatry does have licensed therapists, but they only work with Talkiatry psychiatrists. So as a standalone service, you're not able to just get, virtual therapy. So if you are looking for virtual therapy as your primary need, I would definitely say that Talkspace is the way to go. And all of Talkspace therapists are required to have one or more of the following licenses: licensed clinical social worker, licensed marriage and family therapist, licensed professional clinical counselor, or a PhD in clinical psychology. All therapists have at least 3,000 hours of experience, and I can talk through my personal experience that I felt super heard and I was able to be open, didn't feel judged at all, and was able to get really vulnerable with my therapist that I was matched with. So I really liked the experience. Talkiatry may not be the best option for you if you have severe symptoms requiring in-person supervision, you are not open to taking medication, looking for treatment for schizophrenia, primary eating disorder treatment, or medication-assisted treatment for substance use disorders. If you don't have insurance, you are looking for talk therapy only. Talkspace may not be the best option for you if you are 12 years old or younger, you want a proper diagnosis, you are in an urgent crisis or emergency situation.